Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. So why don't we'll give people a little bit more context here, and we'll show the screen if we can, and yeah. So hopefully you can kind of see that there. So these are the weeks that you're sort of talking about. So you right there. This is kind of when are you arriving, Andy? Like you're right around here. You're sort of arriving. You got a 25-hour week here, so. Around the island. Maybe you're sort of here, eh? You're arriving here. You remember the date?
Like even Saturday before this week, like 15.
Ah, yeah, this one right here. Yeah, so here you're kind of arriving.
And then I had like 2 hours on the bike, and
yeah.
I remember I felt shit in the afternoon.
That one there, yeah.
And the next day I took off, just some walking, and then tried some run and bike. And yeah, I think on Wednesday I felt pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so cold into hot. Don't underestimate the vitamin D aspect that you got there as well. And yeah, so then slowly ramping up there, and yeah, and you notice all the walking that Andy does as well. Why do you do so much walking, Andy?
I actually really like the how it calms down your nervous system.
Mm-hmm.
Like so when you train and you train hard, you kind of go into this flee or fight mode, but to recover you need to calm down. And if you walk, it kind of stimulates the nervous system to calm down. And also I like it. It's kind of a massage to the feet, and also to the whole muscles in the legs. So for me, it's really nice to go for a walk just before I go to sleep. So between dinner and going to sleep, I really enjoy to walk like for 15 to 40 minutes. And yeah, I also think it's a fantastic measure to prevent injuries. Because like if you look at my girls are all into horse riding, and they never get the horse out of the stable, and they just go fast, so they kind of start walking at least 10 to 20 minutes before they actually go into exercise, because they need to warm up the joints and the tendons. And so like tendons, they just get their nutrition if it's moving. The same for joints. So I think walking is actually a fantastic thing for like overall recovery.
Yeah, for so many different reasons. You're just bringing them all up. So from the warm-up standpoint, from the meditation standpoint, the calming of the nervous system. So yeah, if you think about it, when you're starting a run out, it's a really good idea and we need to update our Athletica training program for this. But yeah, starting out walking, like it's a great idea to walk before you run. You can go out and do a sort of a slow walk and build the walk for the first 10 minutes before you start running. It's good practice. So yeah, I know.
I actually know absolute world-class athlete that start their run with 1 kilometer of walking. So that's like 12 minutes, I think. So it's almost the same like how you would treat a horse. You would never just have the horse run immediately, but have it walk for 10 to 20 minutes, warm up all the joints and tendons and muscles, and yeah, and then you are ready and can go into a training stimulus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, excellent. So back on track here. So we got a 25 hour hour volume week here, swim, bike, run. We've got, again, notice lots of fasted riding. I get, folks, there's fasted riding. Tell me, what do you think about fasted runs, fasted bikes? What the heck is going on? What about energy availability, Andy? What's going on here? You're going to kill yourself.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually not so true. I mean, it's a stimulus. I mean, if it's something you have to absorb, so you have to recover from it, but also it's a very powerful kind of workout. So it helps you ramp up your fat burning ability, and yeah, also if you want to shed some winter isolation, some body fat, it may.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you do full distance triathlon, which takes around 8 hours or 12 hours or 10 hours, and I mean, the glycogen, so the sugar in your muscle, lasts only for a maximum of 2 hours. So it makes sense to have a look at the energy supply aspect in your training.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah. And the more we can get fat into the play for taking up energy in any of these 8, 10, or 12-hour events, whatever you're doing, the easier it's going to be on us. The more we can then dip into our carb reserves when we need them, right? We're not saying we don't use them, but let's spare them, because that's like throwing the gasoline on the engine sort of thing. And it's yeah. Then so big week here. Big week. I love this one here. Around the island, 7 hours 20 minutes. That's a biggie. Big long ride. Yeah, and your running grew as you went along as well, which was really cool. And yeah, notice just starting to add some priming efforts into here on just some neuromuscular type 2, we'd call them, on the Sunday, and then we're also added in these nice sort of VO2 efforts on the Tuesday. But notice that's after he's kind of added all this this aerobic sort of base into the program. Just kind of put a little bit of a cap on the week there. Notice type 3 here, aerobic, anaerobic. And then again, finishing off with a nice 30-hour week here. So yeah, any comments there, Andy, on that finishing week before we get into present?
Yeah, I mean, 30 hours sounds not too much, but if you see that I've had my flight back on Saturday, it's more like a 5-day week. So yeah, I really had 2 long rides back to back on the last 2 days, and then finished it off with a longish run on Saturday before the flight back. So yeah, I was really happy with that. And yeah, I mean, I kind of concentrated on the things I cannot do at home. So it's all about bike volume.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, I'll just reflections. No, I think I'll pass on that one because it's irrelevant now. But now we're kind of into the recovery week, back on the cold Germany, and now this is your last, well, might be your last year, right? You can say that, and you want to try to do something special in that last year. So what have you decided to do, Andy?
Yeah, I decided to put all eggs in one nest and concentrate on a German long distance race, either Frankfurt or Roth. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of, it's very important for us Germans, and I mean, for example, in Frankfurt, I was 3 times on the podium. So, yeah, I try to, of course, end my career with a bang and win one of these events or have my best ever performance. So I'm really putting everything into it that I have, and of course that's what you like as an athlete, like see how fast and how far you can go.
Yeah. So, and we're left. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's really cool. So yeah, so nothing to hide. He's throwing in all in this, and we're gonna try to be there with these regular updates every week or couple weeks. So we can kind of we'll keep it going and let you guys know how he's progressing.